I once was as meek as a newborn lamb. I'm now Sir Murgatroyd. Ha ha! With greater precision, without elision, Sir Reuben Murgatroyd. Ha ha! And I, who was once his valet de sham, as steward I'm now employed. Ha ha! The Dickens may take him, I'll never forsake him, as steward I'm now employed. Ha ha! How dreadful when an innocent heart becomes the cause of bad young heart, and still more hard on old Adam, his former faithful valet de sham, his former faithful valet de sham, his valet de sham, his valet de sham, his valet de sham. Ha ha!
Happily coupled are we, you see. I am a jolly Jack Tar, my star, and you are the fairest, the richest and rarest of innocent lasses you are. My poor of innocent lasses you are. And by a favouring gale you'll sail over life's treacherous sea with me. And as for bad weather, we'll brave it together, and you shall creep under my lee, my wee. And you shall creep under my lee, my wee. For you are such a smart little craft, such a neat little sweet little craft, such a bright little tight little slight little light little prim little craft.
Sniffer, Roller, Reaper, Sniffler, Snuffler, Whaler, Beaver, Earthworm, Maggot, Tadpole, Evil, Sparrow, like horse of Eden, Vessel, King of Spectreland, settle be his grisly hand. Beware, beware, beware. Gaunt vision, who art thou, that thus with icy glare and stern relentless brow appearest, who knows how? I am the spectre of the late Roderick Murgatroyd, who comes to warn thee that thy fate thou canst not now avoid. Alas, poor ghost, the pity you express for nothing goes. We spectres are a jollier crew than you'll perhaps suppose. We spectres are a jollier crew than you'll perhaps suppose. The night might house in the chimney cows, and the bat in the moonlight flies, and inky clouds like funeral shrouds sail over the midnight skies. When the footpads quail at the night birds wail, and the black dogs bay at the moon, then is the spectre's holiday, then is the ghost's high noon. Oh, there is the ghost's high noon. As the top of the breeze sweeps over the trees, and the mists lie low on the fen, from great stones are gathered the bones that once were women and men, and away they go with the mop and the bow to the revel that ends too soon. For cockcrow limits our holiday, the dead of the night's high noon, the dead of the night's high noon, high noon. And then each ghost with his lady toast to their churchyard beds take flight, with a kiss perhaps on her lantern chaps, and a grisly grim good night, till the welcome knell of the midnight bell rings forth its jolliest tune, and ushers in our next high holiday, the dead of the night's high noon, the dead of the night's high noon. once was a very abandoned person,
making the most of evil chances.
Nobody could conceive of worsen.
Even in all the old romances,
I blush for my wild extravagances. But be so kind to bear in mind,
we were the victims of circumstances. That is one of our blameless dances. I was once an exceedingly odd young lady,
suffering much from spleen and vapor.
Clergymen thought my conduct shady.
She didn't spend much upon linen drapers.
It certainly entertained the gapers. My ways were strange beyond all range.
Paragraphs got into all the papers. We only cut respectable capers. I've given up all my wild proceedings.
My taste for a wandering life is waning.
Now I'm a dab at penny reading.
They are not remarkably entertaining.
A moderate livelihood we're gaining.
In fact, we rule a national school.
The duties are dull, but I'm not complaining. This sort of thing takes a deal of training.
My eyes are fully open to my awful situation. I shall go at once to Roderick and make him an narration. I shall tell him I've recovered my forgotten moral senses and I don't compensate for me for any consequences. Now I do not want to perish by the sword or by the dagger, but a martyr may indulge a little farther than a swagger, and a word or two of compliment my vanity with pleasure. But I've got to die tomorrow, so it really doesn't matter.
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 So it really doesn't matter. So it really doesn't matter.
If I were not a little man and generally silly, I should give you my advice upon the subject willy-nilly. I should throw you in a bowl with hot crackle with the question, and you will be astonished to perform my suggestion. On the subject I shall write you, I will send you a letter for your excellent suggestions when I feel a little better. But at present I'm afraid I am as bad as any hatter, so I'll keep them to myself, for my opinion doesn't matter.
Her opinion doesn't matter. Her opinion doesn't matter. Her opinion doesn't matter. Her opinion doesn't matter.
My opinion doesn't matter.
Her opinion doesn't matter. Her opinion doesn't matter.
If I had been so lucky as to have a steady brother who could talk to me as we are talking now to one another, who could give me good advice when he discovered I was erring, which is just the very favor which on you I am conferring, my existence would have made a rather interesting riddle, and I might have denied a very decent individual. This particularly rapid and intelligible patter isn't generally heard, and if it is, it doesn't matter. If it is, it doesn't matter.
If it is, it doesn't matter.
If it is, it doesn't matter.
If it is, it doesn't matter.
This particularly rapid and intelligible patter isn't generally heard, and if it is, it doesn't matter. This particularly rapid and intelligible patter isn't generally heard, and if it is, it doesn't matter.
No need for
Eccoli